Hello, learners. You're welcome to class this week. And this week, we are going to be talking about a very important topic, which is the animal hormones. And I still remain your biology tutor, Mrs. Jane Hokolo. At the end of this lesson, you should be able to define hormones, state various forms of animal hormones, and you should be able to explain the location and the function of animal. Now, let's take a look at the endocrine system. The endocrine system is a network of glands that produce and release hormones. And I've already told you that hormones, they are chemical substances that are produced by the endocrine glands and they are transported to target areas. And on getting to the target area, they do what? They activate all other organs in the target areas. Now we are going to take a look at different kind of animal hormones. Now the first hormone we are going to consider is the hypothalamus. The hypothalamus is a small but powerful part of the brain and it tells other organs when to release hormones. This hypothalamus also helps to maintain the body internal balance, that is the body temperature, and it controls hormones by helping them to release signals to the pituitary gland. The next one is the pituitary gland. And there's something spectacular about the pituitary gland. It's often called the master gland. Why do we call them the master gland? Because they control all the activities of all other organs, and that's why they are called the master gland. Now, they are found below the hypothalamus and they receive signals from the hypothalamus and release hormones in response. They also send hormones that tell the testes to produce testosterone, starting puberty and physical development. And that is why they say they are the master gland because they control all the activities of all other glands. The next one is the pineal gland. And this pineal gland is found in the midbrain and it produces the hormone that is called melatonin. Melatonin is the kind of hormone that helps to regulate the sleeping and the wake up cycle, and it also responds to light and darkness. The next hormone is the thyroid gland, and the thyroid gland is a butterfly shaped gland, and it is located in front of the neck. It's located in front of the neck, and it helps to produce hormones that control metabolism. It also regulates heart rate and body temperature, and it also supports normal growth and brain development. The oversecretion of thyroid gland results in situation we call gigantism, and the undersecretion of this thyroid gland results into dwarfism. So by the time you see someone that is giant, is not because the person is out of the world, it's because the person has oversecretion of thyroid hormone, and dwarf have undersecretion of thyroid hormone. The adrenal glands, and the adrenal glands, they are found on top of the two kidneys, and they help the body to respond to stress and regulate important body functions. And they also produce what we call the adrenaline and the cortisol. And this cortisol help in stressful or in emergency situations. Those periods you need to run for your life. Adrenaline hormone is activated and enable you to do that. It also help in osmoregulation, and you know what osmoregulation is? The regulation between the salt and the water balance in the body. So all these are regulated by adrenaline hormone. The next hormone is the pancreas. The pancreas. And I told you that the pancreas are found behind the stomach. If you can recall last week, we talked about the liver, and I told you that pancreas they are found behind the stomach, and they produce a very important hormone called the insulin. And you know what insulin does? It helps to convert excess glucose into glycogen. And another hormone also converts glycogen. When the level of glucose is low in the body, it converts glycogen back to glucose in order to release energy for the body. and that hormone is called glucagon. So insulin and glucagon are produced by the pancreas. So we can say the pancreas work together to keep the blood sugar level stable. It helps to keep the blood sugar level stable. And you know that if the pancreas is faulty, it can result into situation we call diabetes mellitus, which results in the inability of the insulin to convert excess glucose into glycogen. So the overall hormone that is needed for this situation is called the pancreas, the pancreatic hormone. The last hormone we are going to talk about today is the testosterone. And the testosterone, they are produced by the testes, which is the primary male sex hormone. And the testosterone helps to stimulate sperm production for reproduction and also help to control the development of secondary sex characteristics. And the oversecretion of testosterone results into too early maturation and unnecessary urge for sex. And the undersecretion of this testosterone also results to late maturation, late puberty, and unnecessary low libido also in men. Here are a few assignments for you. You will tell me what hormones are, state three hormones and their functions, and what is the effect of oversecretion of the adrenal hormone. Thank you for listening. In case of any question, you can direct all your question to my mail at jane.ukolo@greenlandhall.org. I'll be there to answer to all your questions. Until then, do have a blessed day. Bye.